Hey everyone, it's Magic Not Included here, and today I wanted to do something a little bit different. So many of you know that we are in the middle of Sculptober, which if you're not familiar, that's basically just one of those art challenges where you try to sculpt something every single day of the month, and there's a prompt, and Polygon puts it on every year, and he's done it for like the last 7 years, so pretty sweet. But today I just wanted to showcase some of the great art that I've been seeing throughout this challenge. It's been extremely inspiring and a little humbling. These are some that I just thought were pretty cool and I wanted to kind of share with you guys. So to kick things off, day one, the word was noble. This is incredible. I'm relatively new to sculpting still and this whole 3D art thing in general. So I'm not really gonna be able to speak on, I guess, like technical details, but this is just pretty stinking awesome. This is Laura's very first male portrait, and it took about 4 hours of work in ZBrush. Wow. Yeah, pretty happy with how it turned out. I don't blame you. I feel like that's a lot of work for 4 hours. This is some dang good progress. Okay, this one's really cool. I've actually not seen JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, but I've had a lot of requests for me to make art from JoJo's, and also just moving from that 2D to 3D style, that looks just really cool. I really like what you did there, especially that looks like, what, grease pencil? But I guess it's not exactly because I don't think this was in Blender, but yeah, that's pretty sweet. All right, moving on to day two. The word we have is grin. There were a lot of really good options. One, of course, I've seen a few Grinches, which is very fitting. Classic design. Yeah, just looks great. I also just love it whenever the artist takes a little bit extra time to render it out to where we can actually see it move in like a little GIF or something. Like just a little bit of rotation there is pretty sick. This one definitely caught my eye. I don't know if you guys have seen Solo Leveling or not. I'm caught up on whatever's out right now. Kind of waiting forever for the next season, but that's besides the point. This is creepy and I love it. The amount of detail in that grin is just crazy. This was for, of course, day two grin, and you can't go wrong with this. This is awesome. Yeah. Wow, look at that. That is crazy. That is wild. Man. Looks like this one was made in Blender too. Great work. I love it. Oh man. This one's perfect. This one's the Joker. That looks insane. Look at the detail, like the textures and stuff. I love the style. Wow. Yeah, no, that's incredible. I don't really have a whole lot to say even on that. I'm just like, I'm shocked how that actually looks. That's creepy. It's a little gross, but in an awesome way. So yeah, great work. Okay, this one's definitely a little bit more on the unique side. It's like a cat, but it's really all just teeth. And wow. That's so creative and fun. I like that. Those teeth are ginormous. It's literally all teeth. That's so cool. To think these people are doing this all in like one day, as far as I know anyway. Like, that's so good. That's so good. Okay, moving on to day three. Day three's word was aquatic. I'm pretty partial to Zelda, so if you put like any Zelda characters, there's a good chance that I'm gonna be looking at them, because I mean, Queen of the Zoras, like, this is awesome. Yeah, I wish I had some more angles to look at this one. I'd really like to see it from the sides and stuff, but yeah, no, this one looks really cool. I love the detail you did with like the hair and stuff, and that like painterly kind of style. It looks awesome. This is what makes me want to do more art. Yeah, this one's really cool. I love the chopsticks. I love the textures on this one and the tentacle and just the colors and everything. And it's just, you said you had a lot of fun hand painting this, Katie. Well, Katie, you did a great job. I'm a big fan of it. I love that it even just keeps swooping down here and gets all super tiny. Like, yeah, that's super cool. I like that a lot. Good job. Guys, look, it's a little whale or shark, a little shark. It's a little baby shark. But it's so derpy and so happy looking. Look at that. And okay. That's awesome. So this is the concept art. This was the 3D render or 3D version of it. That's awesome. It's so cute. I like that you can put the little bit of extra transitional little specks right there. That's so cool. Okay, I have a confession to make. I'm a big fan of League of Legends. And so I saw this and I was like, that looks like Nami. And sure enough, it is Nami from League of Legends. Now, I'm not a support player and I don't play Nami, but this is incredible. This version of Nami that you brought to life. Like, wow. Look at those eyes. It's so creepy, so mesmerizing. You can see like the detail like kind of on the skin for like the scales, and the headdress or the headpiece and the jewelry and everything. That's incredible. That is so awesome. And now we have day 4, Ghastly. Now this one was, a lot of people were doing Ghastly from Pokemon, but this is probably one of the coolest ones I saw and also kind of the creepiest ones I saw, but just the detail and the texture that they put into this is just wild. Like, again, this is just some like next level stuff, and I don't know. I'm a big fan. It's creepy and disgusting, but I love it. And we have like a little bit of a cuter take on Ghastly here. Look at this one. We've got the little scissors, the little stuffing coming out of it, and the cute buggy eyes. Man, I like also just like the lighting and the grayscale and everything. It just turned out good. It's just clean. I like it. Good work. I like the little textures that you got going on here and all the stitches. Got some bigger stitches here, just trying to keep everything together. Yeah, creepy plush bear, but it's also kind of cute, so good work. This one at first I thought was a little bit of a weird prompt, but some people were coming up with some really cool and creative things. So of course this one's a classic. You got the broom walking with the mops. What is this from, like Disney, I think? Like some old school Disney something. But yeah, no, that just turned out really good. I really like that. Nice and kind of simplistic, but you got the buckets with the water splashing out and everything. You got the little texture on the wood for the buckets, and yeah, no, great job. I like it. I like it a lot. Now this one might have been like the cleanest broom that I saw. I just love this one. I love the shape of the stick, the wooden handle here. Like it just turned out so good, and like the little tie around knot, it's just a little bit whimsical and cartoonish, and just the overall shape language here is just, I thought it was awesome. So great work, good job, keep it up. And it's just keeping it simple grayscale. It just, I don't know, it tickles my brain in a nice way. So good job. This one's really cute. So this one's more of a Ghibli fan art. But we did broom. We have broom here. We got the little cat hanging on the broom. We got the cat hanging out on the broom here, and just all the like the little details with the bow and everything. And I just love the colors, and it looks really nice. Yeah, very cool. Very cool. I was not thinking outside the box with the broom too much. I was just like, what am I supposed to do with the broom? And I haven't done broom yet, so I'm behind. I understand that, but great work. Moving on to day 6, we have Princess. This one just looks so clean. This is Azula from Avatar. Yeah, I love the expression there. This just looks so nice and clean. Like, I want to get my sculpts to this level eventually. This is kind of goals for me. Just, I love the stylized, just simple hair. It just looks nice and clean. I just like it a lot. Fantastic work. Now, I haven't seen Adventure Time, but it says their name is Breakfast Princess, and this is like her dress is like a pancake and toast and bacon, and like that's just so creative, and it's so simple and cute, and I just really like that. So killer job. I like what you did there. Thank you for including a little 3D spin so we can see everything, but that's just so fun. We got little eggs for shoes. Just a great little piece. Come on. You gotta have Princess Zelda for Princess. That's day 6. This is pretty awesome. We have a couple different, oh, there's the matte cap of it. Yeah, that just looks really good. Going after the Smash Bros. Ultimate rendition. Okay. And a heavy inspiration from A Link Between Worlds. Very cool. I was working on a Zelda sculpt myself, but yeah, this is way better than anything I was doing. So great work, great work. Look at this creepy leprechaun. What the heck? Man. I like you got all these wrinkles and stuff in here, and these like little small teeth. He's just completely green. He's got his money and stuff in there. Man, killer. Oh, this one's cool. I really like this one. I like the texture on the coins and everything there. You did like a little pot of gold. I just love the little textures everywhere. It just looks so good. It looks like this belongs in like a game or something, and I really like it. So awesome job. Big fan. Little pot of Clover Fortune, I guess because it's not gold, you know, it's more Clover Fortune. Keeping up that like white and gray, kind of grayscale aesthetic. Yeah, it looks really good. I like it a lot. And that's going to be it for the first week of Sculptober. I just wanted to do a short little recap. If your art was not shown here, that doesn't mean it wasn't awesome. There was tons of awesome stuff, but if I had to include everything in here, this video was going to take forever, and it already was pretty long. Maybe you'll be on there next week. Let me know down in the comments if you want me to do this next week, if this is something you guys are interested in. Don't forget to subscribe and drop a like if you like this. It helps me out a ton, and it lets me know that you guys are actually liking this content so I can continue making it. Make sure you go check out all these awesome artists over on Instagram. They're doing some killer work, and there's way more that you haven't even seen. If you want to follow along with what we're doing, it's hashtag Sculptober 2025, hosted by Polygon and Sculptober Official. So thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Peace. Oh, we've got a pot of gold. I can't do an accent to save my life. I'm not even going to try. My bad.